And now, welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show. Presented by Hiram and Solomon Cigars, the Oliva Cigar Family, and the J.C. Newman Cigar Company. Coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
Good evening.
Good evening. Ronnie
wow.
looks like he's just one giant egghead.
Yeah.
He's trying to blind us with that bald spot.
Big, bald, gleaming head of his. It's always nice to see that first things to really scare the audience.
They don't know if it's inside of his
You
head.
know, I'm telling you, I'm going to get a tattoo right here. You know what? So when I'm looking, man. And welcome, everybody, to another great show tonight. I'm telling you, we're excited. We've got one of our favorite people coming on, a brother of ours, a man that's been with us just about, I'm going to say, from the beginning.
Yeah.
So that's how far back we go. So we're excited to have him on the show. We'll get him on here a little later. Right now, he's setting everything up. Welcome aboard, everybody. Pretty excited to see you all on here, and it's exciting. And
he's double excited. It's
He's
exciting
double
and excited.
If it gets any more excited, we got problems.
Oh, boy.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, everybody. Hit your share button, everyone. Let's do that right away. Get the share button so everybody's going to be able to check out this show. And what the hell is this? Nutty Convoy. What is this?
Oh,
Hello?
boy. Somebody's
Sorry
trying
for
to...
bothering you. I want you to so how do we get rid of this guy? What
That guy is on. You know, it's got to be an outlier because somebody's putting up a comment from Twitch. There's nobody we know that is actually watching us on Twitch.
It's a scam. Scam artist.
Scammer.
It's a scam artist.
Go Twitch somewhere else.
I wonder if that's Joe Gulino doing an alias.
Joe Gulino just popped up underneath it. We don't know about Happy Joseph Day there. St. Joseph Day there, Joey.
Happy San Giuseppe. As they say in Italian, Happy San Giuseppe, everyone.
Indeed. Oh, we got Colin made it on. Busy, another winner. These guys, hey, Ian's back. Hello, Ian. A lot of good people. Who's this guy? Orlando Perez. Yeah, good evening to you, too. Yeah. Stay on your losing streak, Orlando. Let everybody else win.
He's sharing with more people. He goes, if I share, that means more people to compete with.
Yep.
You're right.
So that's the way you want to be, huh?
So you know what? We can do the old, we can excommunicate Eduardo.
Yeah. Banned 1 year. No comeback.
Come back 1 year.
Come show for you.
You want bread?
Bread? Bread?
That's all
Get
good.
no bread?
We have the Italian stallion from Pennsylvania. Mike, how
Michael
you doing?
Now.
Yep. We got everybody jumping on, which is good. And, of course, everybody's going on here tonight to definitely hear our one and only, our friend, Mr. Luciano himself. And he's got, we got a lot of cigars to choose from.
We have
I don't know what he wants us to smoke. There's two here that I haven't
whatever.
smoked.
I'm not gonna wait for him.
What are you,
Lucia,
what are you smoking there? Oh, no, you know what? I haven't smoked that, Kyle. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm going to smoke the Emergence.
The Emergence. That's
Is that what it is?
Yes. That is a... I'm looking at
the phone. No, that's the
And
phone.
what about this one?
Hold on.
It is absolutely great.
Yeah, that looks good. Well, every cigar in here is amazing.
Yeah,
Everything he touches.
I mean,
amazing,
I think I'm going to smoke the Foreign Affair tonight. You know why?
Foreign Affair is good.
I know it is.
Yep.
It's really good.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're talking about cigars. I mean, that made the top 25 in Cigar Aficionado with, I believe it was a 93 rating.
Yeah.
So, you know, Luciano is producing some really out of the ballpark great cigars. So truly, we are so lucky to have him, especially right before PCA. I'm sure he's got some great news to share with us. He always does.
There's the brand new cigar that just got released, and it was announced on Cigar Aficionado.
Yes.
Which saddened because it didn't show up in my little packet here.
I know, but I'm sure we're going to have a chance to smoke it. But I know I've got some great graphics for tonight because that's what I try to put together.
That's
so
your specialty, Frank. You are awesome, and thank you.
I'm
for
just
all
gonna
you're
say,
doing that, man.
The new cigar that Luciano has coming out, it's a collaboration with somebody who's 6-peated, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, who's 6'6",
and not that guy. Not that guy. Not that
guy. And it's not me. I'm only 6'2". And the only basketball that I played was poorly intramural at Rutgers. Hey, it wasn't bad. I wasn't bad, but I was a white guy and I couldn't jump.
That's right.
So
I remember those days we played at the gym. You didn't jump, but you were kind of tall.
Hey, listen,
you did a little shack. We throw it to you, and you kind of throw it up there.
You just got to be like Will Perdue. Just sit at the 3-point line and drain them. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's March Madness.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
So, listen, I'm going to be going wild for my Tar Heels. So Tar Heels, it's going to be big, big, big. I have good feelings this year. I have a feeling.
I'm actually rooting for my local team here, USF. They're in the show.
Oh yeah, they are in the show.
I gotta vote for the local boys.
I understand. I get it. I'm rooting for the locals too. All the Florida teams that are in there, unless they play Carolina, then they are out. That's just the way it is.
But you're not there anymore.
No.
Yeah,
no,
man, you're not there.
I know.
Did you go to North Carolina?
Did I go to North Carolina? No,
yeah.
both my kids went to Carolina at Chapel Hill.
Okay.
So they have enough of my money. So that's why I root for them because, it was like a pretty important investment. And they're doing that.
Sounds like that investment's over with, though. So, it's time to cut the cord.
The investment's over with, but the excitement never ends. Once you're a college basketball fan, you continue to be a college basketball fan for life. And I've been a college basketball fan for a long time, even before that. I loved following basketball. That was my thing, baseball and basketball. So that's what we're looking forward to. So
what
folks,
you guys drinking tonight?
Sanj Patel is saying hello. Hello, Sanj. Sanj, how are you? We had him on our little pre-show, and as always, he delivers. He always delivers with incredible commentary. He makes fun of people the way it should be. Our buddy Chris back over there, he called him a fat fuck. But Sanj only says the truth. So,
wow.
I got a few words for Sanj, too.
We got a lot of friends joining us. Ken Dorbacker, the chief. The chief
is in the house.
Everybody has to have the chief in their humidor.
Long time no see.
Steve, how are you? How did that come up? We got hello, friends. I like that, Ken.
It's so proper. It doesn't sound like Ken. And maybe it's an imposter.
It is Ken.
It's an
Are
imposter.
you kidding? No.
Hello, friends.
Ken is that guy. Let me tell you. We all know Ken. He is that awesome.
Oh, yeah. We love Ken.
And he's coming up to Chicago Pipe Show. He's got a table. We're going to hang out with him. Yes.
Nice.
So you and Frank got a lot of interviewing to do.
We got Chad to Chad.
So Chad
to Chad. Because it's kind of like he didn't know if that's he or she, but there's a woman there. So I'm not sure now.
No.
Confusing. Chad to Chad. What's up?
Chad, that's just a cool name of his. Chad is his first name. It's not his last, but he's in a witness protection program, so we don't want to know his last name.
All right.
But Chad is a big winner. He just got his gifts, his free prizes just the other day. He's a big winner. Orlando's not happy with him because Orlando's lost quite a bit since Chad and Brian has stepped in, and he's not a happy camper.
Sanj says somehow you like lots of balls.
Whoa.
Busting balls. So I guess
he's talking about you.
Not me. Not me. And then listen, it wouldn't be we have to have this is Sanj's right-hand man. Literally.
Innocent. And not so innocent. Not so innocent.
But he always says in front of the judge, I'm innocent.
Where's innocent? He's over here. Don't forget the legend. I would never forget the legend. And by the way, innocent, you're not the legend. Just to clear that up.
Oh, boy.
It's Sanj who's the legend.
Yeah, Richard Beer Jr. Sanj is the man. Yes,
Sanj
he is, Richard.
Man. That's right, Richard.
Sanj gets complimented on our show all the time.
Yep. absolutely. And you got Ken saying Sanj is a good man.
Oh, yeah, there you
Sanj, you're getting all kinds of love in here, too.
go. Wow.
Everybody
How-
loves Sanj.
How many people did he pay off?
Listen, a lot.
I don't think anyone he has got to pay anybody off, man. That man is well known for sure. For sure. Good people. Good people. God, Ian Simpson has become back to a regular.
Hey,
we missed
Ian,
him for like a
welcome back.
year and a half, and now
Yeah,
he's
he was going
back.
through a dark spell, but we got him back.
That's right.
You know.
That's all right. He saw the light. Here we are. It's all
He saw
good.
the light. No, he saw very bright light coming from very shiny heads. And he said, you know what? I better get back.
Teresa, move the light a little bit to your left.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right.
Look at well.
Sanj does a lot
Bruce.
for
Never
charity.
did get
Yes,
my
he does.
Sanj prizes. Didn't pay me off.
Oh, Bruce.
Whoa.
Sanj.
Whoa.
Man.
Didn't pay me off. All right.
Dang.
All right. Here we go.
Daggers thrown.
Wow. Love it. You got to get both sides of it, Sanj. It's not just one-sided. You can't just get all of the praise. You, too, must take a couple of hits on the head.
Everyone gets the bastonada.
And Ken Dorpecker said, gentlemen, when you go into his shop, I bet he is.
I know. Well, I can't
Look
wait.
at how he is in our show, especially with the pre-show with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I
we
mean,
love-
look how much he's done for the community and
Oh,
for
my
so
God.
many people.
Oh, my God.
The veterans, I mean, the first responders.
Everyone.
He's
I
definitely.
mean, canine.
He's even gone to the dogs.
He even has gone to the dogs. Literally. I mean, with all the
My
canine.
only thing is I would challenge Sanj to go 2 sentences without saying the word F. You know?
He can't.
I don't think he can. I think he
No
he
way.
learned it that way. So he came out. I think it's the F word, and then every other word comes along with it. I mean,
Absolutely. And Luciano has made it to our green room, which is
Okay.
great.
All right. So
And-
why don't we go to our sponsors?
Sponsors real
Get
quick.
them all set up, and
Yep.
Luciano, folks, is going to be our guest this evening.
Perfect.
Get ready for a fantastic night, and please hit your share button.
And I've got an interesting question to ask Luciano
Oh,
right
yes,
off the
yes.
get-go because Sanj told me to ask, so I'm going to do that. Once we come back,
Ooh.
right after these words from our amazing sponsors, by the way, and they all are, I have to admit, we do have great people who support us.
We do.
Another day in paradise, snaking cigars.
Howard G Cigars is a dynamic new cigar brand grown from a love for cigar culture and a respect for the artisanship behind the craft. We are a minority-owned family business based in Orlando, Florida. Our current collection delivers 3 exclusive lines: the Black Moses, Magic Stick, All Pro Series, featuring Leon Searcy's signature cigar and Ike Taylor's one-of-a-kind, and the newly released Perfect Round, featuring 18 cigars, a front 9 and a back 9. Visit our website at www.howardgcigars.com. You can find a full list of our retail partners there too. Thank you for making us part of your humidor. DAV Cigars out of New York. Decades of experience combined with true love and deep understanding of cigars result in the highest of standard of each DAV hand-rolled cigar.
This is Phil Morgan, General Manager of Missouri Meerschaum Corncob Pipes in Washington, Missouri. Our mission since 1869 has been to produce great smoking pipes that anyone can afford. We guarantee our pipes won't be your most expensive, but they just might be the ones you smoke the most. At Missouri Meerschaum Company, we don't just sell our corncob pipes. We grow them, make them, and smoke them. Missouri Meerschaum, Washington, Missouri, since 1869.
Loyalty, passion, courage. These are the founding principles of K by Karen Berger Cigars. The Maduro, the Habano, and the newly rated 93 by Cigar Journal Connecticut. Do yourself a favor and check out this wonderful line of cigars that come from a completely linear company from seed to your hands.
At Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco, we specialize solely in the finest hand-rolled, craft, and boutique cigars on the market. Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco is sure to have something that will excite you. Shop our online humidor at www.mountainsmokewv.com.
A family of 4 generations in tobacco. It started in Odense, Denmark, 141 years ago, 1882, with a factory and a retail store by Eric Peter Stokeby. 4th Generation is a premium quality brand consisting of a selection of tin and loose tobaccos made in Denmark, pipes made of the finest quality briar, and superior accessories from leather goods, lighters, and pipe tools. The selection of 4th Generation products are available in premium pipe and cigar stores in the US and many European countries. Check out 4thGenPipeTobacco.com.
Perfect.
All right. And we are back.
And we
Hello,
are back.
everybody. And we got a wonderful guest coming on. We're pretty excited about it. Frank, do you still have him in? Yes, he's
there he is.
Not in the green room. He's sitting in a wonderful room. Look at that. Look at that background.
Where is he? Where are
is
you?
Luciano today?
Oh, my God.
You guys have to guess. Where do you think I am? This time of the year?
Or Las Vegas.
California.
Las Vegas.
Costa del Sol.
In heaven. You're in
Las
heaven.
Vegas, baby, Las Vegas.
There you go.
We're here, ready to rock and roll.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too, guys. Very good to see you. I was listening to that voice again and thinking, like, man, why I haven't like run a commercial ourselves with kind of Frankie, you know, with that kind of airy voice, sexy voice.
Luciano,
every time I end this show, I think about that. So we gotta make it happen, Frankie.
Absolutely.
We've been waiting. We've been telling you that. We've been waiting.
I'd rather listen to you.
Do it now. We gotta do it now.
It has to come from you. You are the brand. You are the man. My voice annoys me.
It annoys the rest of us too, but we're not saying anything.
That's not true. Hey, listen, no, seriously, I think you guys doing a great job with this infomercials, man. This is
thank you.
This is awesome. Yeah, different level. You know,
I
that's
have a
funny.
question
Every time
for
I
you.
listen, I said, man, this sounds good. I wanna watch it. It's like, you know, it's like when you're watching like I don't know, Super Bowl or whatever, and then comes the commercials, and you're like, man, this is nice. Yeah, well, I think I'll buy that stuff. I want that beer. You know, I smoke that cigar.
I have the
It's
most.
almost going to be almost 6 years, so don't worry about it. You're almost there. You know, it's been a while.
Here's my question, Luciano, because we had Sanj earlier while we're doing our little pre-show, and Sanj Patel said, "Why don't you ask Luciano about his first experience meeting me and what that was like?" And he said, "Let him tell the story."
And he's on listening. He's listening right now. He came on specifically to hear that story, and he made us.
Okay, so first of all, what I'll tell to Sanj is fuck you.
He knows him well.
because I've been texting this motherfucker yesterday. He didn't respond me.
He said you didn't call him back. He called you yesterday. He said you didn't call him back. He's pissed off.
I know him. So
we can see the love.
First of all, I think I know maybe 3 people in this industry that I can say. Well, I respect a lot of people in this, but I respect Sanj in a very special way because he's just he follows that rule of the no bullshit. You know, I am who I am, and he built his business, you know, in truth and just being sincere, being honest, and I love that guy. You know, it's funny we never had a chance to kind of really kind of develop like a close relationship and stuff, but I consider him one of the best guys in this industry, and I think that respect is mutual. But the first time I met him was actually I came with when we actually started. our brands. This is 2018. I'm doing this kind of run through stores in Jersey, and then the rep tells me, we should stop there and meet this guy. So he does good business. He's a nice guy. Hey, but listen, he doesn't buy anything from me because I don't know. He doesn't like me, or I don't know what it is. But maybe you can do something. So
you have to get his stuff in yours.
No, man. No, he has it. He's a good client. I'm telling a story of 2017. This is like 7 years ago. Yeah. So,
that's right. Riney doesn't listen. It's okay.
That's all right.
No, yeah. So I was So we meet and we have a very, very nice conversation, and I think we start doing some small business at that time. We had our previous. Right after that, we have our previous distributors, and but things never like really took off. So like the last time I met him, not the last time, the second time I met him, I am with this horrific back pain where I just cannot do anything. I stopped there out of respect for him, but I was in pain. I was like suffering. I had to get a flight right after the meeting. So I walk in, he look at me and he says, "Hey, what's wrong, man? You look like a little tired." I said, "Well, I'm in pain, brother." "Oh, come on, come here." So he takes me to the back room of his shop, and there is this woman who does stretching. And I gotta be honest, man, that woman, she is big, like she's big and strong. So the girl make me kind of lay down on the floor and grab my legs and twist it to one side to the other side and
I wish I had a video of that.
But seriously, it really helped. He said, "Well, I do this all the time," and so it looks like she's a professional who does stretching and some other physiotherapy
masseuse and stretcher.
Yeah, so that guy has everything, even a masseuse in his own shop, man.
Wow.
He's connected. Think about someone connected. That's Sanj. Sanj is he's the only guy that I know that go to Big Smoke and doesn't have to pay anything. His friends with the fucking mayor of somewhere, or his friends with the freaking owner of the place and the owner of Cigar Fix. Like, the guy's well connected.
So he wants to know who took your shoes off. He's asking.
Who took your shoes off? He's
That's true. That's true. He did. He did.
That's great.
That's cool. But listen, this beautiful man there that I'm trying to talk to him. "Hey, Sanj, listen, you gotta contact me because Dalai is here, so we want to make sure he stopped by so we can talk about that thing you asked me." So now I said live. So
there
now
it
you
is.
know what it is. Just
now you know what it is, Sanj.
Call me later.
There it is.
All right. After the show, Sanj, not
PCA
now.
2024.
And what's up with you guys?
Oh my God! What's up with nothing with us? We're just the same. It's
no, not the same. Since the last time I talked to Luciano, I moved to Florida.
Oh, that's right.
I live in Florida now, so I'm in the Tampa area. Yeah, I live in Tampa now.
Oh man, so you're coming to the Big Smoke then on April 4th? You gotta come.
We're gonna try to make it
coming.
we're coming.
Getting us in. Sanj told us to go.
Sanj will fix you up, bro. Sanj will fix you up. He knows everybody. He'll get you VIP tickets with a massage and a stretch.
Wow. It sounds like a great time. I'm in. Let's go. Let's go.
So yeah, those guys will be down there in 2 weeks. And then Frank and Bob is coming up to Chicago here for the Chicago International Pipe Show. And I wish you could make it. Man, that would be great if you or Ed, somebody over here, grab a table. Let's have some fun.
I talked to I met a friend of mine who actually you invited as well in Dallas about a week ago.
Okay.
He was asking me about. So I'm trying to come up with a solution because I have these international guests and we're doing events that I didn't even know that we were going to do. so that it's possible, but I can
Okay.
commit. But what the solution that we found is, if I cannot make it, he'll actually put our stuff together there and represent me.
Oh,
I guess.
perfect.
Nice.
We'll
Perfect.
definitely figure that out for sure. To get you on the table, just let me know what we can do for you. And look, he disappears. I talk, he goes. Hey,
Oh, you heard Teresa laugh.
You heard Teresa laugh. And it scared him off. You know what? That's what happened in
Sanj
Vegas.
took him out. Sanj took him out.
Sanj sent his hitman and basically turned the lights off on Luciano.
Hey,
Sanj
you
wanted
remember
his
the
shoes.
ending of
He wanted his
Sopranos?
shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the end of the Sopranos. There
It
you
was
go.
the ending
We
of
just watched
Sopranos.
it.
Gone. It's it.
Sanj, don't worry. He's going to call you. He's going to call you. Don't worry. So, okay.
I'm
When
sure
he comes,
we'll get him back. But that was very interesting. What an interesting story. What a great way to start the show, for sure. Thank you, Sanj, for having us ask that question. That was a great story. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all I
awesome.
could say.
That's
Amazing stuff happening there. Between
but
Sanj
folks,
and
as you can see, anything live can happen, you know,
Yes.
even with our guests. And
yes,
oh,
anything
he's
like
coming
that.
back on. There he is.
There he is.
There he is. So,
Can you guys hear me now?
We got you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, we
We
got
got your
you.
cigar.
See?
There you go.
This
Yep.
is
Yeah, we
what
told- we
what
told-
Sanj does. Do you know what Sanj was doing? He's calling me, and I'm doing this from my phone.
Oh, Sanj, we said don't bother him. My God.
That's what he does. He's a freaking.
He's a ball buster.
Sanj,
get off. You're on the air.
He's in the middle of an interview, but let's
Unbelievable.
call him right now.
Unbelievable. I forgot to put my phone on the airplane mode. So let's do
Hey,
that now.
Luciano, just to let you know, I don't know if you know personally, you might. Ken Dorbacker of the Chief from New York. Are you familiar with him?
He went to freeze mode.
Oh, he's freeze mode.
Freeze
Freeze frame.
Freeze frame. Freeze frame.
Freeze frame.
If something bad happens, we'll blame it on
It's Sanj all the time.
It's all
Sanj,
Sanj's fault.
stop trying to call him. Holy moly. Come on, let the man have an interview.
Unbelievable. I bet you Edison's doing this. And he's probably pushing Sanj to make the calls. Unbelievable.
Goes, no. I tried to call him.
Don't call
we
him.
know.
Not now. We know that you did.
Yeah, and we're trying to talk to him, and you're calling him. That's
Bruce Stark goes, yeah, airplane mode, and he's gone. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
okay.
God.
All right. There we are.
Unbelievable.
All right. If he calls again, give him the finger. Tell him leave you alone.
Listen. I'm gonna have to. You guys have to send this link to Mike the Greek too.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Send it to Mike.
Entire
Where is
team
Mike?
here.
Where
And
is
he's
Mike?
laughing his
Where's
ass
Mike?
off. Mike is right behind me here, sitting in a chair by the swimming
Oh,
pool.
he's probably in the pool. No, Mike is in the pool.
Where is he?
Tell
Where
Mike
is
to
he?
get on this show. Tell him to get over here.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
so
can't get out of his
just
seat.
Send him the link so he can jump in.
Send him the
So,
link, Kyle.
Kyle, can you do that,
Send him
Kyle?
the link.
Oh, geez.
And
hold on a
also,
second.
someone tried to kind of screw with me again, so I can jump into his camera.
Sanj says, no, it's not me. I'm not trying to call him.
Somebody did.
You're a liar.
He's a liar.
Lies, all lies.
So anyway, Luciano, just to let you know, do you know Ken Dorbacker from the Chief from New York? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Now he lost his
Now
audio.
he lost his
No,
voice.
no.
And he's out again. Airplane mode. I bet
Holy
you Sanj
moly.
is still calling him.
Sanj is like I said, if anything bad happens tonight, it's all because of Sanj.
We'll blame it on him.
Let's blame it on Sanj.
Rich Beer goes, oh, this is epic. It is, Rich. I'm not
Yeah,
going
this
to
is-
lie. This is
Yeah,
epic.
this is going to go down as the worst interview ever.
There he is.
And he's back.
No, it's not his fault. This is someone.
Hey.
Thank God it's
I'm working
Luciano.
on
That's
I'm
all I
working
can
on
say.
Mike here. I'm working on Mike. I'm working on it. Hold on, give me. I gotta go through like 10 different screens.
I am not. That's all he's had to say. I am not.
Oh,
Here we go.
God.
We're bringing him back.
this is not Sanjay's fault right now. This is someone trying to call me. I'm trying to kind of put on every time I try to put on the airplane mode, something happens. Send the link to Mike.
I'm working
because Mike doesn't get interrupted. Nobody calls Mike, so you know you're in good shape.
No, it's that he can. Well, first of all, he's much better than I am with technology.
All right,
Hello?
you keep playing.
It's all right.
He's
All
much better than I am with technology, so I guess.
Yeah, but
I
like your umbrella.
I sent the link to Mike's Instagram messenger. So tell him to pop open his messenger.
He sent the link to your Instagram. He said.
Tell him to pop it open.
There you go.
Should be able to get in there, and then we'll
Did you hear, Mike?
we'll have backup Luciano.
Okay, he's on it. He's on the green room.
Yeah, we're gonna be backup
Frank is
backup
looking for him
camera
now.
for Luciano.
You know, this is one thing about Sanj. He's never afraid to say what he feels. So he said, you know, the problem is Mike the Greek got the Obama wife.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Sanj
Jesus.
I
doesn't hold.
cannot.
You don't hold anything back.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
Right. No, me neither. Me neither.
Just
You know
laugh
what?
like the rest of us.
The only thing I
That's
can
all.
say, Luciano, is I'm smoking the Foreign Affair. What a beautiful cigar.
Oh yeah, and
Thank
I've
you,
got
Ryan.
the remnants. Yeah.
Kyle's trying to
Remnants.
pronounce it correctly.
Yeah, Kyle, because
Oh,
I'm
you
messing
got-
up. Go ahead.
You talk about emergence.
Emergence.
Here we go.
That's-
Emergence.
I'm trying to
Right.
remember.
That's quite different than Renaissance. It's very different. So it's when you
This is it,
emerge.
Yes. I was trying to remember and emergence. It just blended
Yeah.
in together.
Yeah, I
So
can see
before
that,
we got so rudely interrupted, our friend Ken Dorbacker with the Chief Cigars, he is coming to the show also, and he's got his cigars on display, and he offered to volunteer if you need any help. I'll get a table next to him also, and we'll set up your table, and he said he's more than happy to assist you in any way. So in case you want to do that, we'll get you covered with that too, buddy.
Sounds good.
All right.
Let's
You keep
figure
in touch
out.
with me, and I'll work those finer details out. Since I'm the show director, I can do that. Yes. I have a little pulse, eh?
You got the power.
I got the power. Yeah, only for a little while.
Luciano, you've been on quite a ride, literally. I mean, the things that you've been doing are pretty much unparalleled, I think. The different your flavor profiles on all the cigars that you've been producing, they're so unique, and they're such a great smoking experience, and it's been recognized by not only us. I mean, we love your cigars, but we're talking about in different publications, and I'm just going to put up a quick graphic, just kind of showing a quick glimpse from last year. And you've got the Foreign Affair at 23 for a Blind Man's Puff. You've got Cigar Aficionado with Foreign Affair in the top 25, number 19. You've got your mother's cigar, Maria Lucia. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, how do you do this? I mean,
yeah.
Hey, listen, bro.
Fantastic, buddy.
This, I can tell you, is never go by kind of ratings. They are great. They help us sell cigars. They help us get our name out there. But I still don't think that the ratings are a kind of guideline or a general rule for for people to consume cigars. I think it helps. Of course, people become aware of the cigar. Oh, did you hear about this guy? But at the end of the day, they're gonna smoke it. If they like it, they'll buy it again.
Right.
I think that's how it works. I think if you ask me like what's the how we get there, and I think it's this collectiveness of great people. And every trade show I'm reminded, because I'm with all the reps here. We decided to rent this big house. We did last year too, but we divided in two houses. I was in a different house. Now this year we are all together. I'm here. My wife is here. The reps, some of the reps' wives, and we open for all the families to come. It's everybody involved. Like if it wasn't for the hard work of these guys going to these retailers and having to kind of deal with guys like Sanj, for example. I'm kidding. Going to these retailers and just kind of showing the cigar and talking, insisting and going again and making sure that they get their hands in the cigars. Then you have the public that now know who you are and now know what kind of things can be done. And also, I think there is this spirit. I use the word collectiveness, but I think it's pretty much it. Where we have so many people in our team that are so talented. Like we have, Mike the Greek is a very good example. Like with the foreign affair and coming to Nicaragua, spending a year learning more about tobacco, and Frank that came as well. And developing the blend. So it's a lot of hands, one guy cannot take credit for everything that's done. At the end of the day, if it isn't for the bunches, the rollers, the people, the support, the people that work in farms and all this stuff,
Well, you got an amazing team, Luciano. You put together an amazing team. Ed has also put a tremendous sales force for you. Mark is doing fantastic work behind the scenes. Your daughter involved, your wife, the support. You pretty much been there from the beginning. You've been there from the beginning also with you also, and when things are coming out, and we've seen the growth, but the recognition that you have now been receiving, which is definitely due, because you deserve what you are. You like Bruce Stark just mentioned, you work like 24 365 around the year. It's all you do. You're always working and working, but not only in the cigars that you're working for yourself, what you also do in your foundation and helping people, and especially down in Esteli where you're at. Look who just showed up. Look at this guy. This guy Greco. He's trying to be Italian, but he's Greek, folks. This is Mike the Greek.
This is what I have to say to Mike. Mike is a Instagram guy. But he doesn't realize that we're not doing the long. Mike, will you turn your camera so we see the entirety? All I see is
there you go. There you go.
Boy, oh boy, we have to even teach you that. See, Luciano, at least he's learning. At least he's learning.
But Mike's he's a young kid. He only knows that way. Yeah. Mike's a young kid.
Oh, he's definitely smarter than me. He got the best seating. He's sitting by the pool. Look what I am. I'm here.
I see the umbrella. Look at that, all the way on the other side.
I didn't want his head to get sunburnt, so we put him under.
I'm glad you're taking care of him, Mike. That's a nice way. Got to watch his back everywhere you go. Good for you.
Look what a smart ass. He actually set up the table. He set up the table for me in the most uncomfortable place. And then he goes and sits by the swimming pool. He sits by the swimming pool and kind of make me aware that he's there. So he's coming to the show because I asked him to. But he's there, like laid down in the lazy chair.
He's in a lounger. Yeah, but look at the shirt he's wearing. He's ready for that.
Oh yeah.
I wanted Luciano set up for business over there. This is a serious show. We do a serious product. So, I had to have him over there. And on the off chance I get like 2 more followers on Instagram, I wanted to look cool over here. So, whatever.
Yeah, you got to follow Mike the Greek because he's got great stuff on Instagram. And he has become truly, it reminds me a little bit of, you remember Karate Kid? So, he's Ralph Macchio, and Luciano is the man. He's got it. So
He's the teacher.
He's the teacher, and Mike is the student.
You guys forgot his name. His name was Miyagi.
Miyagi.
You want to hear with my Mr. Miyagi did to me? So instead of making me wash cars, with the wax on, wax off, we go to his farm in Jalapa, and he's like, this is a lot of hands-on work we do, and I'm like, well, that's why I'm here. Let's get this done. And I was eager, and this farm was right on the corner of Jalapa on like the Placencia farm, so we had to go through their land and their area, and then there's this big river. But it's not deep, but you need a car to go across it, or if it's too deep, you walk. And he's like, "Yo, I think it's too deep, and we're gonna have to walk this." And then he said the River of Serpents in Spanish. Oh. And I forgot the word. I forgot the word, but he's like, "Oh yeah, Rio de Serpitas," and I'm like, "What does that mean?" He's like, "Serpents." And I was like, is that because the river winds like a snake? He's like, no, there's serpents in there. What do you call them, snakes? He's acting all cool about it. Now, mind you, this is like one of my first big trips to a farm. So I'm over here like, the only thing I've seen is like black squirrels in Queens, right? So I'm not really like mentally ready for this. And I would just looked at my wife. I looked at him. I'm like, well, so do we wear shoes or do we not wear shoes? I was so ready. And he started completely cracking up. He's like, bro, there's no snakes in here. You're turning white. Take a breath. Have some water. We're not gonna, there's no snakes here. We don't have to do it.
He was freaking out, and Christian was cool about it. I can imagine.
I was sweating on the inside.
And by the way, we crossed the river barefoot.
Yep.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
No sharp rocks or anything in that river? I guess not.
No, it's fine, man. It's a beautiful area, though.
Not in Jalapa. There's no rocks in Jalapa other than the mountains, man. It's so great up there. Nice. It's really something special that I was also like pumped up with the announcement of what we're doing with Placencia. Right. My first farm I really learned in Nicaragua was Jalapa. And it's on a personal journey. It's really like something like, wow, to see like where this was all going and how we all work together. And now it's kind of like we're officially teaming up and just putting something really great out there. And I'm really like full circle moment, and I'm really happy about it.
That's
awesome. Are you able to talk deeper into that, or are we going to be able to get into that, or we have to wait?
I need to we need to start sending press releases to this guy, so they're not getting. So we about a week ago, I think it was last Thursday, we announced that we are making it's a strategic manufacturing partnership.
Right.
So we opening more room for production for other things that we are making in our factory, and the Fiat Lux is now being manufactured at the Tabacos de Oriente, which is the Placencia's factory in Dundee. Wow. So they are making that cigar for us, and to celebrate that we have a limited edition called Tenebris. Tenebris, and all of you guys, not Mike, but you guys know exactly what it means. The Genesis 1 for us, right? So in the beginning, in the beginning,
right?
Oh yeah.
In Latin, the word that was darkness was tenebris.
Right.
So in the beginning was tenebris, and God said, "Let there be light." Fiat Lux. So tenebris is what kind of prescient Fiat Lux. So this is actually an idea that kind of came from one of our reps, Josh, and we talked about this, the PCA of the year before, about the concept of the brand, and from that concept we went to what kind of taste profile that would be, and we decided to actually do this project. I was there actually on the blending or the reblending process of the Fiat Lux, which is the same blend, but we're just kind of going different over house with them and different house and trying to kind of go over every detail. So they took me to their pre-industry, and I saw this very very small bale, pilon, with which would be somewhere around 10 bales equivalent. that basically you can only make 15,000 cigars out of that. And I look at that wrapper, and it was so thick and so dark and well fermented. And I'm like, man, what is this? So I grabbed one of the leaves with me. I asked to bring one of the leaves with me. So we go to the manufacturing room, and we just.
Is this what we're looking at, Luciano, right now? Is that picture that Frank?
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about?
So this is exactly when that happened. So
Nice.
that guy across the table is one of the most knowledgeable mans that I know in our industry too, that nobody talks about. He was like Arsenio Ramos, where nobody knew who he was, but he was actually the guy behind everything. So his name is Hector. Hector is the blender there at that factory. So Hector brought the tobaccos that we use on the Fiat Lux, and then I just made a little tweak there at the table and got just kind of higher primes of what the Fiat Lux is, and I double wrapped it. So we use the Sumatra, the original Sumatra that is ours, and then we add that wrapper that I saw with them, very limited, been aging there for more than 5 years. Very thick, combustion is perfect.
Wow.
It is a very unique wrapper. It's from a region called Azacualpa in Honduras, and it's in one of the farms that I like the most of Plasencia, called San Agustin, and they have the proprietary ownership of that wrapper, and they could not use it because it's just for 15,000 cigars. So,
it's too small a run, right? Right.
Let's make a limited edition. And celebrate this, new partner venture, whatever you want to call it. And it was amazing, a big success, even with everybody there.
Right.
And
I'm
Luciano,
sure
you
it's
always
already going to be sold out before the show is over. I mean, I'm sure the orders are coming in already.
I think we are almost there already. I think we are probably at, I don't know, Mike might know better than I do, but I think we have about 1,500 boxes. We are at least 50% down. I think we sold in just 5 days, about half of everything.
Wow.
Well, you have a knack for just surrounding yourself with the best and the quality, and that is a testament of why your cigar line is just always on top. And we're not just blowing smoke up your butt, buddy. We say it because you have quality smokes. Except for Mike. We won't talk about Mike about that. But Mr. Puttmeister over there.
Did anyone see Sanja's comment about Mike? I nearly.
Oh, please share.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Put it up.
Share. Go ahead.
Please put it up. What did he say? Mike, you're very senseless.
Small yellow
just to fit my hair. Just to fit my hair.
And no, Colin, you're not just talking to yourself. Everybody's just interested in listening. That's all. That's the bottom line. It's good. No, really, your ventures has always been one of award making. I mean, you just keep putting out good quality stuff, and that's why. I mean, and you're still a young guy, man. You got an amazing future in this industry, brother. You really do.
Tell you what, why don't we take a quick sponsor break, and when we come back, I want to get into it with Luciano on his newest collab with an NBA star.
Yeah,
we want to go down that rabbit hole and get into that.
Do we go into the rabbit hole? Can we go into that rabbit hole?
Right after these words.
At Norwood Royal Cigars, we have the biggest walk-in humidor in the Midwest. Our 1,500 square foot humidor is home to almost 4,000 different cigars that will meet the need of any cigar enthusiast. We have boutique blends to the more traditional selections and everything in between. From the novice beginner to the aficionado, the knowledgeable staff at NRC will find the perfect cigar for you. Located on the northwest side of Chicago, we want to be your shop for all your cigar wants and needs. As always, at Norwood Royal Cigars, light it, smoke it, love it.
Experience the magic of Rockefeller Cigars today. With 11 years steeped in tradition, passion, and mystery of the leaf, Rockefeller has a cigar just for you. Be like the greatest magicians and make Rockefeller Cigars appear in your lineup with any of our 4 lines. The Nicaraguan, the Dominican Blue, the Vintage Gold, and our new LE, The Art of Magic.
Cigar in the Bottle is 2 palate-pleasing gifts in 1. A specially blended Grand Pommier XS VSOP Cognac is elegantly contained in patented numbered bottles. Winner of back-to-back-to-back-to-back medals at the LA Spirits Awards, Cigar in the Bottle inventor Forbidden Johnny teams up with Vartan and Hendrik Hellner for this custom-blended Vartan Reserva cigar, well-preserved in a hand-blown glass chamber featuring Bovita 2-way humidification.
All begins at the very first climate-controlled Rodriguez Olivan cigar factory located in the Dominican Republic. Our 2 major brands include Don Olivan, which are boutique cigars suited for that individual who takes great pride in something unique. BAMF is our armed forces cigars designed for that badass mother effer. Not only are you smoking a great premium cigar, a percentage of the proceeds is donated to our heroic men and women in uniform.
And
we're
Been a long time.
There you go.
Our
Look at that.
black folks.
All right. He's on the phone.
He's on the phone.
He's doing
No,
business.
no, I'm not. I was actually.
Yelling
Can
at Mike.
can I show you?
Yeah. Why not?
I'm
It's your
here.
show. Do whatever you want to.
I'm here with the one and only
Uh-oh.
Janelle
Janelle.
from ATL.
Oh, from
Hey,
ATL.
Hey.
Janelle from ATL.
Nice, and it rhymed.
Oh,
Nice
that
wall. She
It
looks
rhymes.
good. I like the wall.
I like the wall. That's good.
Hi,
It's the
Janelle.
wall of
That's
silence.
They're saying you look good. they like the
The wall. Can we
the
see her
the
face?
wall. Oh,
Can we
you
go
just
down
seen
a
the
little
wall? Oh,
bit?
sorry.
Oh, there it is.
No.
How are you?
What's
So
up?
Janelle is doing the magic here. Like she's, I mean, you guys have no idea how much things she's doing right now. But she's busy. I'm interrupting her. She's planning all the stuff, all the show floor, all the things that have to be done. You guys have no idea how many things are in this process of the trade show. It's a lot of
I
details.
have an idea, Luciano. I do have an idea.
Yeah.
You know, Mike
Lot-
should be
lot of
doing
stuff.
something too, but instead
He's lounging by the
around
pool.
by the pool.
Oh, I
Hey.
tell you.
You know, I've been breathing all day. I'm exhausted. It's a hard life over here. All these cigars.
No, but let's get into this brand
rabbit
new
hole.
collab
Please.
we have with the underrated and Mr. Ron Harper. Let's talk
Oh,
about
I
how did this come
forgot.
about?
We have to talk about cigars, right? I forgot that. Yeah.
Hey, we can talk whatever you want. This is your show. You do whatever you want to do,
Yeah,
brother.
you know, you promote however you want to, Lucia.
No, listen, I'm joking. I'm joking. So here's the thing about the underrated. That's the name of the cigar. I actually, I know it's fun and it's exciting, you know, having especially you guys from Chicago. So you know how much passion we always had for the Bulls and for the history of you know what that team, specifically that group of guys, did for our city, and we
Repeat
you know,
the three-peat.
It's like I'm telling you exactly. Just meeting him for me was like a dream come true. Like, man, you are you know, I idolize, you know, this entire team, and I know the importance and how underrated you are of a player. You always been, like, you're essential for basically everything in that team. But anyways, I met him through a common friend, through Frank. We've been talking a lot. It's Smoking Cigars, and the thing is, he's from all the NBA players, all of them, and I will even include Thiago on this list. He's probably the one that's been smoking cigars for the longest, for all the ones that I know, and also a guy who is deep into cigars. So he's not a guy that you need to ask to hey, let's do an event somewhere, let's go to a cigar lounge. He's the guy who goes into a cigar lounge every day. So he's a guy who actually, he's traveling. He still works with the NBA. So when he's traveling with the NBA, the first thing he does is to find the nearest cigar shop to go to. So we look at that story, and we're talking about that, as you know, and I told him, I said, why don't we create a cigar called Underrated? And here's my idea. So we're not gonna tell anybody that you are part of this brand. So we're gonna keep it quiet. We're not gonna tell anybody. So we launched Underrated about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and more than I would guess, this is a guess number. So more than 50% of our clients, I would guess maybe 600 stores, 700 stores, already had the cigar, reorder the cigar.
Okay.
So we have stores like on the third reorder of the cigar, and they have no idea. The only thing they see is a signature in a box, and they see a quote, but they don't know the connection. So we just reviewed that connection 3 days ago. Why? Because we want the people to smoke that cigar, not because of a celebrity signing, not because there is a sports figure signing, but because the cigar is good. The cigar speaks for itself. The cigar itself is underrated. That was the message. That was the whole idea, you know, behind launching this product. So we are offering a quality of smoke at such a low price, because we had all the tobaccos that are not so easy to blend with, because most of that tobacco are coming from wrappers that we sort, and what doesn't go as wrapper ended up as filler, and then you have to accumulate over the years. You know, we have like Havana HVA, which is extremely expensive, and we use that tobacco in that cigar. We're using Connecticut broadleaf as fillers in that cigar.
Wow.
We are using Medio Tiempo from Pueblo Nuevo. So leaves that are fermented cold. It takes a long time to ferment. So we're basically putting the best tobaccos in a cigar that costs less than $9 to buy.
Wow.
And so when people smoke that cigar, they're like, man, the cigar, I didn't expect that. So we wanted to create that impact where you buy a cigar and you're thinking you're just buying a regular cigar for like $9, $8, whatever. When you put it in your mouth and you smoke, the first puff is already that kind of, you know,
bang.
It's underrated.
That bang.
Yeah.
That's the whole. That's basically what the underrated is.
Yeah.
It's underrated by its own nature. You know.
Congratulations! What great story behind it. I mean, you really created a buzz.
Yeah. What do you think of underrated, Mike?
Well, I mean, I was so excited for so many different reasons, because this wasn't just like, hey, let's do this with Ron. We had a couple ideas that we were floating around to do a new brand. And one was talking about, you know, as a manufacturer, you got to set MSRP and pricing. So we were thinking about a higher price end, a lower price end. Luch had already been contemplating this, using tobacco in different ways, underrated S type cigar. And I think the coolest thing was Ron jumped on our sales call that we have weekly with Ed Trevino, who's our vice president of sales, and he got on with us. And I've interacted with Ron in the past, and he really is like, he'll sit down, put his Herfador on the table, pull out 2 cutters, 3 lighters. Like, now I want this cigar first, that cigar second. I mean, he's really like, I'm like, damn, bro. On top of that, listen, I'm not going to lie. Apparently, when you have 5 NBA championship rings, you have access to whatever cigars you want on the whole damn planet. Because I mean, I think him and Luciano and like Carlito are the only ones that have access to some of these cigars, and I'm just like, what the hell? So I'm like, no, I don't. Here, you want a Maria Lucia? I'll take one of those. But I think what really just got me extremely excited about the project was through all of everything Luciano said. Luciano asked Ron, like, where do you want the price point of the cigar to be? Without knowing, we were thinking about like where we're going to go with it. And Ron goes, it would be really cool to have a amazing cigar that's a $15 cigar for $10. Because I'm a cigar smoker and I want this cigar in every shop. And when I walk in, I want to buy cigars for people. I want to tell people to try my cigar. And at $10, there's no excuse you can't try my cigar.
Right.
And like outside of the blend, because he was really into like learning from Luch and hearing what he had to say about the wrappers and why we're using things in a different way. But I thought that was like something really unique.
Wow.
Here's a guy who could have maybe did a $30 cigar. Maybe he could have did, I don't know. There's a bunch of ways he could have went about this or wanted the project. But the fact that he wanted to get a cigar that everyone in the market could afford, I think that says a lot about who he is and who we are when we work with him. Really, really humbling. It was really cool, actually.
Brian Singer says he loves the underrated and he already bought 2 boxes.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Love you, Brian.
That's amazing.
Brian's the best.
Appreciate that's awesome. Again, the kudos that you're getting is people who are watching. People are even smoking your cigars right now, and everyone who has experience. Luciano, you're getting kudos from everybody, and that says a lot, especially with so many brands out there. You have become a household name, my man. You really have.
Appreciate it, brother.
In such a fast time, too.
We have some time flies, especially when you get old, right? It feels like it feels like yesterday you guys were at my house there in Long Grove.
Yes, we were.
And you were talking about
drinking rum too.
Drinking rum. Drinking rum, smoking cigars by the fireplace. I remember.
So do we.
And then look where you are. Amazing things you guys are doing. The show is growing and growing and
thanks to you too. Big part of it.
You're a big part of that.
Yeah,
you are the part of it.
You're it. No, but listen, I think I have something to tell you guys, and now we can go back to cigars. Here's what I have to tell you. You guys, I say this from the bottom of my heart. I think you guys actually, I'm so glad, Ronnie, that you didn't follow my advice. Because no, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Okay.
Because I remember having a conversation with you, and I said, "Man, I think you guys are super charismatic. You have all the show. You should be providing more like a focus on just cigar education, just this, just that." But actually, you guys have something so special about how you make people feel, how you entertain. How you can talk about serious things and about the industry and about cigars, but at the same time make a fun show. There are many out there, shows that you can really enjoy and having fun. You see the same fucking script. Man.
We didn't know how to tell you, but we weren't listening to your advice.
So I know you guys did some stuff there, but you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Oh yeah.
But thank you so
I think
much.
I'm happy you guys stuck with your identity and you build on that, and I think you did the right thing. And look at the show; it's amazing, and it's funny because you guys were always together in the same screen, and now you are living in different parts of the country, and you still have that same vibe, and that's fantastic. But let's talk about the trade show. So
thank you, buddy.
Here's what we are bringing to the trade show. It's technically 3 things, but it's 4 things. Underrated, something that we already launched about 2 months ago. So it's not new, but people will have some of our accounts that haven't tried that cigar yet will have a chance to try. So that cigar will be available at the trade show, and we are selling a lot of that cigars, fortunately. We have a very interesting project, which is the one that we did with Plasencia that's almost sold out too. So I believe that maybe till the first day of the show, we might still have some in there, but there will be samples just for us to kind of rubbing people's face and like, see, you should have bought it. You didn't.
Luch has been hanging out with me too much, guys. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. Stay away from that Greek guy.
And listen,
he's a New Yorker.
And I'm just drinking water. I've been fasting, not drinking. So I've been fasting for the entire week, not drinking. This is my first cigar in 1 week.
Wow.
Anyways, so that's I would say the second thing. The another thing that we are doing is obviously because we are producing, the Fiat Lux, at the new factory. So we are featuring that as well. We have a very interesting project that we just released today. I don't know if you guys saw, which is that cigar you're smoking right now, the Emergence.
Yes.
It's a
fabulous.
It's the fruit of a partnership with, in my opinion, probably the best accessory company out there in terms of quality, branding, recognition. Peter James made a name for itself. They are very respected worldwide. Cigar Aficionado made a few articles about them. They are just very good in what they do. It's like they have like life guarantee products, carrying cases for cigars and stuff. It's a different level. It's like you're buying the Ferrari of the cigar cases. You buy the bags that which the same leather that goes into those $40,000 bags. Like the Hermès, the Prada, all the is the same source. Like it's the same quality. They have this what they call it they have this it's a silicone with the fly that when you close, it seals the leather case. So they are the only Boveda certified. Like you can really
So it's a humidor in a leather case.
It is a true humidor in a leather case, and it's beautiful.
That's
and
awesome.
The quality, it's like life quality, so it's life guarantee. So it's a warranty. It's a very nice. Again, they're very good at what they do in the design, everything else. So I knew these guys. I actually was introduced to them at a TPE of 2021 in Vegas. Actually, Mike was there, and we had one client of ours there too, Lucas, and for some reason the guy wanted my opinion on some cigars that he was kind of trying to put in the market because he was not a cigar company at that time. And we just connected, and 2 years later, we start having new conversations, and we talked about creating actually a Peter James cigar company here in the United States, and we did it. So we are partners in the business, and we are investing on, and we are launching the first cigar at the trade show. It's called Emergence. The process of that cigar, and here's the thing, guys. It's easy for me to explain to you how I did Underrated.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh yeah,
beautiful, simple and beautiful, elegant.
That's what I'm smoking right now too, man.
Look
turn it around,
delicious.
Kyle.
Delicious.
You see Peter James is on the label, folks.
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah, look the construction, how it burns. So the amount. If I go here, just my advice to you guys is kind of read the press release, see how the process is. But the amount of work and precision that's put in the cigar. It's not that the other cigars are not premium, but it's just that it was designed to show this beauty and show what we can achieve in terms of the peak and the right point of every single leaf that goes inside has the what we call the plateau of fermentation. When it reaches a point where it stays there in terms of strength and flavor, and each one of the leaves, they have different plateaus. Sometimes it takes 2 years to reach that point. Sometimes it takes 5 years, depending on the seed varietal where the tobacco comes from. So everything is extremely. The process was very, very delicate and very, very careful to achieve what we achieved with this specific product. Also, the wrapper that we use is a Viso wrapper it's a Corojo hybrid from a region, from the most, I would say, the region of Ecuador that has more of that volcanic soil than any other region. It's called Loja. Loja, it's an area south of Quevedo in Ecuador, and they produce this very unique wrappers. You know, it's produced by one of the top producers in Ecuador, the largest actually, and they have very few selection of those visos. Just to give a perspective, that wrapper cost about 15 to 20 times more than any other Habano wrapper.
Wow.
It's a very expensive wrapper. So I always struggle with if I go in a cigar event, or if I have to explain about a cigar and people ask me, but so why that cigar cost that little, or why that cigar cost that much? It's just marketing, or is there any reason? So I always felt like I have to feel comfortable, and I have to always, say the truth to my consumers and make sure that they know the entire process. Like underrated, it's a very good example of why we can make that cigar so affordable. It's because the tobaccos that are in it are tobaccos that are very expensive, but they are sought out of a different purpose. So if I bring one container of Connecticut broadleaf, from that container they'll come binders, feelers, wrappers. The wrapper is the most expensive part of it. If I sell all those wrappers, or if I consume those wrappers in a factory, so that tobacco is already paid for.
Right.
So now I can subsidize that cost of that filler into underrated. Same thing with the Ecuadorian HVA. So we've been accumulating HVA for so long, years and years and years. So now we have that kind of same concept. We can use tobaccos that are normally extremely expensive, but for us it wasn't expensive. So what we're doing is doing a true passing on that achievement or benefit, whatever you want to call it.
Right, that cost savings. Yeah, that cost savings.
Like, hey, listen, for us didn't cost that much, so let's make something that people can experience and be impacted. It has all to do with the message of the brand, right? So now with Peter James, we have this level of quality, perfection, precision, beauty. The packaging of that cigar is something that I've never seen, nothing like it before in my life. It's a packaging that has one cigar right in the center, which has a collectible item that is actually waxed into the paper on the top. And then you can actually collect that item, and there's a message within, which is for you to enjoy the box of cigars with people that you love. And
nice.
You can see the perfection of that wrapper. You guys are smoking, so it's a wrapper that you can barely spot one single stain on it.
Right.
And the flavor, the elegance, and you notice that cigar is very packed. So you can see that the cigar has one leaf more of what that cigar should have, but everything goes to the draw master. Only 100 cigars a day. It's made a day per bitola only.
Wow.
It's 4 times less than any other regular line. So there's a lot of let's say precision put into the outcome of the cigar, and you
can see why.
A lot of love in this cigar.
There's a lot of love.
So
there you go.
Now that cigar will have a MSRP of $60, but but you see there are lots of $60 and $100 cigars out in the market. I can go into any podcast like yours, or I can go into any store and sit back and say, okay, I can tell exactly where every single cost of that cigar is.
Right.
So there is actually a value there, and there's obviously there's a specific market for, and we are excited. I think this is going to be a big thing at the trade show. I think people are excited, and the last thing, and actually not the less important, the one of the most important things that we are bringing to the trade show too is a PCA special, like a cigar that will be available only to attendees of PCA, which is a limited edition of White Panda. So you guys are the first ones to know, because we haven't released that yet. It will be released just tomorrow.
Nice.
So you guys got a sample of those cigars I sent you as well.
Oh, it looks beautiful. The Domino.
The Domino. So the Domino, it's what we call a Connecticut Fuerte. So this is actually a strong Connecticut. It's not a mild Connecticut. We like to break some rules, or not rules, but concepts that people have.
Right.
For example,
Stereotype about the Connecticut.
Stereotypes, exactly. So Connecticut is not a mild leaf. Connecticut's a leaf that's acidic. It's rich in nicotine. It's just you find in it's a different varietal, so it's very thin, and has that kind of yellow color. No matter for how long you ferment, it's always going to have that coloration. And people connect in their minds, like milder things to lighter wrappers, and then strong cigars to kind of dark wrappers. But again, it's just another myth that we like to break. Panda was direct responsible for blending the cigar. This is his first cigar that he blends on its own. It's a cigar that he kind of one day arrived at the factory. He brought me the cigar and he said, "What do you think of this?" It was like 10 in the morning or something. I smoked that cigar and I stayed quiet for almost like 2 hours. I said, "Man, that kid learned something, like it's,
he's hanging out with you. How can he not learn?"
Seriously, like, it's the same thing, like with Mike and with Frank, and like these guys are creating their own legacy, and they are beauty, and that's one of the things that I see for me as a mission too, is make sure. Listen, I'm not sure. You mentioned about my daughters. I don't think. Well, we never know. But one of them still working with the company. But I don't know if they will ever be like passionate about cigars. I don't like bullshit. For me, and I know you guys say these things too. So fuck if you get mad at me. But I don't think.
Hey, it's a family show. Watch the language. Hey.
I'm sorry. No, seriously.
Yeah, I got with Mike. You're picking up their languages.
Hanging out with me too much.
I have a story I've been saying lately. It's a true story, right? There is a joke in Nicaragua that we talk among our peers, like our other manufacturers, because every single Cuban that arrived in Nicaragua, I would say 90% of them, they have no tradition in tobacco in Cuba. They were like butchers, or they were selling clothes or something. But America created this whole thing that if you're Cuban, you're a cigar guy, right? So but I'm talking about cigar makers. So they learned tobacco, they learned cigars in Nicaragua. And some of them with Nicaraguan people, some of them with other Cuban families that really had a tradition in tobacco, right. And they learned, and they became even bigger than their masters. They are amazing. So that doesn't undermine them at all. But there's this joke, like if you are born, I try to remember because I have to translate from Spanish. Like if you are born in a small little house in the corner of the cousin of someone who works in irrigation of the farm of someone, you are fourth generation tobacconist. you are fourth generation tobacco. It's almost like, no, it's in my blood. And it's funny because I'm losing my tongue too much today, but and it's funny because the first thing these guys say is like, "Oh, I'm the fourth generation of tobacco," as if that kind of qualifies you as a good blender.
Yeah, who's going to do the history and check them out?
Yeah, but I give you that. Most of these guys are super nice guys. I'm not criticizing them. They're my friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm criticizing people who think that. This is a big deal, and they are right to use as marketing. I'm not criticizing them. People think that way. Let's tell them. As long as you don't lie. So they are Cuban, so they can say I'm Cuban, and obviously runs here. I'm Cuban. Like, listen. Again, I love Cubans. I love all my friends, But again, there's this whole bullshit, about that. I don't even know what we got there.
You got there.
You got there. You got there.
But
three things you had to say.
But we're talking about something else. I'm tired.
A good question for you. I know back in October, you created the Luciano I'll call it the experience lounges.
Oh yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that project, how that's going, and how current lounges can kind of hook up with you to have that as their branded lounge.
That's a very good question. We are developing, it's still in development, a lounge sponsorship program, and these two stores, they are our best clients and friends, and we love them. And they did this amazing job with building these lounges, and we've been working to different concepts and ideas. So the one in the left you just showed is the Lit Cigar Lounge, the Dreamer Lounge at the Lit Cigar Lounge in Ohio, Missouri. I'm sorry, not Ohio.
Missouri,
in Missouri, in St. Louis, and it's beautiful. That actually was they started with the lounge about 3 months ago, I think in October. That's when they launched the lounge. It's their VIP lounge inside the store. And the other one actually is a project that started before. So I would say that industrial is the first one, is the pioneer, but they have been doing like a very extensive expansion and construction. So that lounge was actually inaugurated about a week ago, a soft launch launched a week ago. And I was there last week and I saw the project, guys. I'm telling you, man, I would say it is the most beautiful cigar lounge. Not just beautiful in appearance, but beautiful in how they treat people and how the customer service is. We're gonna do an event there now on the two events actually, a VIP event on Friday, March 29th, and on Saturday, March 30th. And we're doing an event with all what we call the family affair of Luciano Cigars. So we'll have we have like foreign affair there. We have White Panda. We're gonna feature Dalai. Dalai is here, by the way. He came from Germany, and he will be here at the trade show, and he will be doing this kind of road tour with us. We'll be doing some events in different places.
Awesome.
So if you are, if you are in Texas area, if you are in Delaware, if you are in New Jersey, if you are in Florida, so we will have some events we're going to announce soon. One of them is already announced, which is this one. We have another one also in Texas. So it will be awesome. We are very excited about the lounges, and people at the trade show here, they'll have access to applications for the lounge. There's different tiers that we built for to incentivize our accounts, and the last tier, which we call the diamond tier, is the one where people can actually become a Luciano Cigar Lounge. There's several advantages of becoming one, like from perpetual discounts to there's different packages. I don't want to say everything here, but
that's all right. And if you're interested, just go to the
like
website.
a long-term partnership.
Yeah, there you go. Well, again, hooking up with Peter James, getting Ron on, and doing what you're doing. I mean, you're surrounding yourself with quality people. I mean, that's just part of who you are, Luciano. You don't go, under. You always keep your tier high, and that's why you are producing what you are producing. And people seem, at least watching all the comments that are coming on board, again, kudos. Everybody seems to want to jump on board, get your cigars. Who's smoking your cigars? Who wants to go meet you at the event that's coming up? So you're getting a lot of interest on the show, at least from our viewers. So you're doing good. You're doing good. Hey, how's the wine going, by the way? How's your wine happening? What's going on?
It's
with
doing
that?
well. It's in Europe is it's an old winery, so it's been there for a while in Europe. We got a lot of awards too, and doing well. We are still trying to find distributors in different states. So the wine business is a not easy business. Believe it or not, it's more complicated than tobacco because every single state has their own rules. And and we have to have a distributor in every single state. It's not like having a cigar company where I can distribute in 50 states. I need to have in every single state one distributor. So right now we have Nevada, California, and Florida. and we have New Jersey too. Also,
nice.
It's slowing.
Okay.
We're working. We have restaurants. We have Canada growing a lot too. So.
And what's the name of the wine for the Floridians that are listening?
Come on, Ronnie.
Ronnie can't pronounce it. That's why he's asking you.
I'm sure if I ask Kyle, he'll know. What's the name of the wine?
You put me on the spot.
Yes.
That's the same name of a cigar that we have.
Yeah, exactly.
Vignos.
That's why yes, exactly. Exactly. At least I was close.
Yes, exactly. It's okay, guys. We have 17 brands. It's okay to forget one. You guys are you mention all the other ones, so it's fine.
Well, and with that, that's great. That's great, buddy. We are so extremely happy for you, man. This
always
he's gone. Oh, we
He'll
got stuck with Mike.
I'm gone. I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Just touched the thing by mistake.
No, that's great. So much happening. How's Thiago doing, by the way? Is he doing all right?
Chug was good. He's the assistant first coach for the Rockets, Houston Rockets, and he's busy.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
He might show up here Saturday, but all depends if he wins and loses. If the main coach lets him come, and so his credentials are here. We have, the space for him here, and just it depends on how things goes for him.
Nice. And how's the rest of your special cigar brands going? Mr. Hawkins himself and all, and our baseball guy, how's he doing?
He's doing well. We continue with Adrian Gonzalez. It's doing really well. We have
Ronnie said Hawkins. By the way, Luciano,
yes,
he said Hawkins. That's
I know.
Ronnie
Ronnie
doesn't even know basketball either, but he does sports announcing. He called Wilkins Hawkins. Yeah, it's Dominique.
You guys have to do some roasting with each other one day. I would like to be in one show where I can roast Ronnie.
They do it every week to me. Every week I get roasted.
But you deserve, Ronnie. You deserve it.
I do. So everybody, just drink. Don't worry about it.
We only roast who we love.
That's right.
And I take that. You should see me in stated meetings. Yeah, I got that down pat.
Oh man, I'm so sorry I missed your installation. To this day, I was like, to the very last minute trying to make it.
It's all right. I get it. I appreciate it. I know you tried. That's all right. No problem. There will be more things that we can get you to.
But there's one thing that I didn't say. I think it's a big surprise. We talk about Ron Harper. We talk about the underrated. Guess who's going to be at the trade show all 3 days at our booth all times? The one and only Ron Harper. But look at who just arrived here.
Oh, we hear someone's voice.
My brother from another mother. This is Paul Wood. This is our regional sales manager.
Nice.
And his beautiful wife Amanda just got here too. Guys, you are in the show.
Hello.
Hey,
how you doing?
So
looks like a party's going to happen here soon. So we won't take too much of your time. Why don't we go to our final segment of sponsorship? Because Luciano looks like he's getting busy there, and we appreciate all your time. So why don't we go to our final segment here? And Frank, why don't you lead the way?
Well, we'll go to sponsors, and when we come back, we do what people always
fellow cigars.
We did that already.
We have the Nicaragua, the Dominican, and the Golden. Love it.
Just wait till he starts with the Luciano's line. Oh, forget about it. We can't wait to do that.
When we
Bowwood
come
in the
back,
house.
folks, we are going to play Stump SakaSquatch. SakaSquatch. And also we'll have Luciano. Should we give away a little sampler pack or something to our lucky winner? What do you think?
You can do whatever you want. let's give a sample. Let's give a. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give actually a full bundle of. Let me think. I'll actually do a sampler, but will be 20 cigars in a sampler.
Whoa! 20. All right, I'm off the show. I'm going in as a viewer.
Ron just put in his resignation. He's no longer.
He just retired from the show.
I'm off the show. Forget about it.
So right after these words from our
20.
sponsors, we have some great prizes to give away.
I'm actually put more prices. Okay, so you can do more questions, more stuff. So I'm gonna put a Dalai hat. I'm gonna put cigar cutter with a 5-pack. I'm gonna put a Luciano cigar lighter with a 5-pack, and I'm gonna do the 20-pack for the biggest prize.
The big winner.
Look at that. Woo.
Wow. Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Oof. I just almost I almost want to leave and not go.
I said it first.
Come on, you guys got cigars all the time.
I know.
I just got mine today at like 5 o'clock. I was so damn nervous, man. I was like, no. All right, let's do it, man.
All right, we'll be back right after these words from our sponsors.
Great cigars take time. The Fortaleza Libre story began in 2013 with the idea of starting a brand of cigars that would exemplify the strength and freedom that define America. Our premium cigar voyage for quality and taste led us to the Dominican Republic and the tobacco fields of Santiago and Tamboril. Tabacalera El Joyito would become a trusted partner, and in 2019, our smoking strong and living free journey was realized with the arrival to our shores of the Fuerte Libre Bodacious. Fast forward 5 years, 2024, Fuerte El Libre rebrands to Fortaleza El Libre. Same meaning, strong and free. Our portfolio has grown to 6 core lines to satisfy the palates of cigar smokers worldwide. For more information, visit our website at fylcigars.com. Smoke strong, live free. Welcome to GTO Dominican Cigars, a boutique cigar company that artfully blends and creates some of the finest handmade puros from the Cibao Valley in the Dominican Republic. We are 4th generation manufacturers and growers of tobacco with over 140 years of experience, offering a variety of styles, blends, and strengths. Mild, medium, medium plus, and full-bodied. We would truly consider it an honor for you to experience our cigars. Those who know smoke GTO.
Before you light your next cigar, be sure to check out Cigar Medics, the makers of the patent-approved humidimeter. The humidimeter is a tool designed to display the relative humidity inside your cigar. With this device, there's no more guessing. Simply insert the probes into the foot or cap of your cigar, and you can instantly know if your cigar is ready to be smoked. Buy now on cigarmedics.com and see site for other cigar accessories. With the humidimeter, you'll know when to hold them and know when to smoke them.
Years in the making, the Chief cigar was born, blended, boxed, and released to market on June 26, 2015. This cigar was developed by former fire chief, firefighter, cigar aficionado Ken Dorbecker, and has grown into a signature Firehouse cigar line.
All engines respond.
Including, of course, the Chief, a Nicaraguan Habano blend, Proby, a Connecticut Shade blend, All Hands, a Maduro Mexican San Andreas box press, and the brand new Fire Pole, a beautifully crafted San Andreas Habano barber pole. Join the Chief family and make us part of your humidor.
R&A Treasures, out of Tampa Bay, Florida. The last of a legacy. The last of an inventory of Thomas Cristiano in a warehouse where everything is aged and well kept for all your pipe and smoking needs.
All right, and we are back,
with
folks.
more
We are back.
Well, while he's doing that, show the soccer segment, and this way he can get settled there.
Yeah,
and give Luciano a chance. Go ahead, Frank.
And here we are back, and we are ready to play. And Luciano has upped the stakes for people. I'm sure people are chomping at the bit.
I would hope
win.
so.
So
what I want to know is if I give the answer, do I get anything? No, right?
You get to smoke your own cigars.
You get your own cigars. You don't have to worry about shipping.
And maybe we'll throw a cutlery.
Yeah, we'll throw a lighter in on that for you, just in case.
I always have a couple of questions for everyone here, because this way you guys can all partake.
I got a question for the dais.
Go ahead. Send it out there. I like it.
In what year did Ron Harper join the NBA, and what team drafted him?
Oh, I know that. 1986, he was drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Boom, right there. Right
Boom,
there.
baby.
Frank.
Yeah,
no cigars for you, Frank.
The reason I know that is because, I love Ron Harper. I think he was, not only was he a great player in the NBA, he was also an unbelievable college player. His stats made him, basically, they retired his number on his final game. He played for Miami, but not Miami, Florida, Miami of Ohio. So amazing. And they retired his number on his very last game that he played there at school.
Awesome.
I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
He made a name for himself there.
And more than that, he's an unbelievable good human being.
Yes.
There you go.
It was really good.
Nice
and then one more for the dais, and then I'm out of questions.
Good.
What year did the NBA start by forming from these two leagues?
Oh, 1949.
That's the year. What two leagues?
Two leagues. You had the
Eastern and Western?
No.
It wasn't the ABA was added later.
The first one was the Basketball Association of America, and then they combined with the National Basketball League, forming the NBA.
There you go. Very nice, Kyle.
Very good question, Kyle. I like that.
There you go.
I'm out.
The kid knows those things, huh?
Well, he's done some research. Thank God I'm not the only one.
Just look, we've been smoking this for over an hour and a half.
God. Look at that cigar. That cigar
is just unbelievable. And I haven't been talking that much. So this is just a fabulous smoke.
This is no bullshit. Probably one of the best cigars I ever smoked, Luciano.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe this.
Bravo.
Fantastic.
I can't wait. Bob is like, why didn't you light that up? He keeps saying,
why don't you light the cigar up?
Light it. I have to light it on your terms?
No. Luciano's here.
Yeah, but don't you worry. I'm going to light that cigar. I'm going to be in my peace and quiet moment where I don't have to deal with Bob. I could just relax, and then I can post like a madman about it.
So go ahead.
Oh yeah, I know you, Frank. You're going to be on Instagram writing this up big time. It's just we'll definitely promote the daylights out of this. This is fabulous.
Wow.
I have one more question for you. So this is a good one. Maybe you guys might know this. I don't know. It's possible. So in 1928, this date in history, this radio show debuts on NBC Blue Network, WMAQ in Chicago. 1928, this radio show debuts in Chicago, WMAQ. This radio show. What was the radio show? You got to go back into the memory bank.
Wow.
So this was
wow.
The St. Valentine's.
I'm pretty sure is where you got inspired to have that voice, right, Frank?
Yes, that's my radio voice came out. Amos and Andy. Amos and Andy.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously, I was going to say, I said, nah, that can't fucking be.
Amos and Andy.
Amos and Andy, wow.
Nice.
Well, I mean, Bob should know it. He was like 30 years old when that show came on.
Exactly. Bob was already in his prime by the time they aired that show.
Wow.
Brian Singer, the Ronnie Pecorini show. I'm
man, oh man.
right before my time. There you go.
Okay, so we'll do the first we'll do the
5-pack
grand
and
prize,
the
first the 5-pack with the
cutter. Yep.
We'll do that one first. Okay.
5-pack and a cutter.
5-pack and a cutter.
Okay.
This is
hold
for the
on.
audience.
This is for the audience.
All right. Let me get the Jeopardy question loaded up. All right. Here we go.
Okay. 2006. She became the first pop star to release a single only in the form of a mobile download.
Ooh.
Say it again.
In 2006, she
Turn the music down, Ron. Holy crap.
star to release a single only
Turn the
available
music
via
down.
download.
Jeez, we can't hear Frank.
I could hear him perfectly.
Yeah.
Kylie Minaj, Joey G.
Oh, Joey.
Ronnie and Bob.
Nastasha
Bedingfield.
No. Madonna, no.
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 I think I know who there is. But I can't say it right. But
Okay.
listen, see,
Here we
like
go.
Ronnie, you ask him to kind of lower the music. Instead of lowering the music, he raised his microphone.
I know.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm okay. I barely hear it.
Taylor Swift. He's wrong. Michael
Wrong.
Jackson.
in 2006, no. And
No.
she,
Beyonce.
unless he became a she.
Eduardo says
I don't know.
Beyonce.
Beyonce, no.
Taylor
No.
Swift. Taylor
So,
Swift.
This,
No Swifties.
this download
Shakira.
was near the internet.
Shakira.
Could it be Shakira?
Oh, no.
Shakira.
It's Shakira.
Yeah.
Shakira.
Chris,
with
look at it.
The
Don't
hips don't
lie.
lie. Yeah,
he
the
shows
hips don't
light
lie.
and he wins again.
He
What
shows
is it with this
light.
guy?
Oh,
My
and
God.
this
Chris.
is Chris from Lift and Grain. I just saw
Yeah.
him, I think, a week ago or something.
Yeah,
Yes,
5-pack
yes,
and a
all right.
cutter, Chris.
All right.
Nice.
I'm happy.
Nice.
I'm happy you got it, Chris. I'm happy you got it.
Nice.
Hey, are you going to be at the PCA, Chris? Just stop by Luciano's booth. You'll have a 5-pack and a cutter for you.
That's right.
If
Well, look
not,
at
You guys,
Luciano, I'll send-
you guys are now doing drop-in shipping, right? So I don't even have to
All right,
kind
Chris, I'll send the address to Luciano on that, and you'll get it when after the PCA is over.
Yeah.
All right, for
Okay.
the big
All right.
one.
For the
Next,
big
no,
one.
next
the
one is
big one.
the 5-pack and the lighter now.
Yes, that's what it
5-pack
was.
And the lighter.
That was it.
Oh,
No,
no.
there's a cutter and then
Oh,
the
he's
lighter.
got
There's
three
a lighter.
prizes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Difference there.
Different.
It's four. There's the hat. There's the hat too. The light hat and 2 cigars. Yeah.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
a hatter and
Nice.
oh my God! All right, Kiss Cutler,
All right.
don't win again.
Okay.
Oh, it's good. So I can save on shipment.
Okay, well there you go.
Okay. Here you go. This American actor, born on this date in 1955, was born in Greenwich. No, not in Greenwich. Sorry, wrong person. In
Whoa.
Eiber Oberstein, West Germany. He was born in Eiber Oberstein, West Germany,
In 55.
1955. Huge actor, by the way.
Ooh. Oh, all right.
Huge. When I say
Everybody's asking Alexa, Siri, what is going on? Come on, guys.
Was he a basketball player?
no. Oh, getting up. All right, hold
Bruce
on.
Bruce
Yeah,
Willis.
Bruce Willis. Absolutely, it was Bruce Willis.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
All right, get it.
All right.
Very nice.
Do you know what this game is? This game is who typefests into a
Yes.
fucking AI thing or Google.
Yeah.
Whoever
Google.
types fast.
Yeah.
I know.
That's it.
And some
All right,
people
get-
have like six.
Get you. Send me
six
your address.
devices, and they have 6 devices going at the same time.
That's Ronnie.
Orlando
that's how I won the pipe you guys sent me.
Orlando said he won.
Orlando, Orlando, you were number 3 in that one.
Sorry.
Orlando.
On the list.
Sorry. You know what, Orlando? It's because it's its birthday on March 31st.
Yeah.
He wants a cigar. He wants to win so bad. But that's 3rd place, Orlando. Sorry.
3rd place. You gave it a good try, though, Orlando.
Yeah, he's a hype.
I know. Well,
all right, this is for all the marbles.
big one. Ooh, this is for the big
20
one.
pack. The 20 pack sampler.
Ooh.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
I'm sweating on this one. And I know the answer.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's not that warm out either, and you're sweating.
Okay. Here you go, folks.
Here it is.
What Florida college motto is Fiat Lux?
Oh, wow.
Alexa.
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
That.
I know the one in actually Boston.
Oh, okay, that's Boston. Don't matter.
Mr. Eden says Stetson.
Wait, he can't win. He's in the audience.
Wait a minute. He can't.
Teresa just shouted out, he can't win if she can't win.
Yes, he's a loser, though. It's a loser. So the
all right, forget about it.
Hold on. The correct answer, because he got me all crazy.
Colin McCure saying,
who said Rollins College?
Oh, Orlando, the birthday boy.
Did he say Rollins College? Could that be the correct answer?
No.
Rollins.
It's Rollins, the birthday boy. Wins.
There it is.
Their motto.
Oh, wow.
Fiat Lux.
Nice.
Good.
Congrats, Orlando.
Wow. Orlando, you won it anyway.
Finally.
Look at that. Look at that.
See him jumping for joy right now.
See, he didn't win the 5-pack, but he won the 20-pack.
He probably got all upset that I put Stetson up, but I wanted to throw Chris under the bus for even answering.
Forget it, Chris. I mean, come on.
Oh, wait a minute. Richard Beard says he said it before Orlando.
No, no. Orlando had it first.
Yeah,
Orlando had it first. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
you know what that means, Richard? You need faster internet.
Invest in a good router.
That's awesome. Congratulations on your birthday present, buddy.
Yeah,
no problem. Good,
congratulations.
Good. Wow. Congrats to all our winners tonight. Fantastic job from all of you. And Luciano, once again, hey, man, it's been a pleasure as usual. Thank you for everything, for all you've done. And we're wishing you a great PCA show. And we'll talk off air about if you want to do the table over there at the pipe show. Be more than glad to help you with that also to promote you guys.
Mm-hmm. You said you're going to be at the Big Smoke, Lucci?
We will see you there.
Yes, and we'll see you there. We'll
be part of the crowd that got in for free.
Yeah.
Be a sponge.
Perfect.
Sponge is sneaking us in the back door.
Sponge can make it happen.
That's right.
Yeah, nobody can if he can't. That's for sure.
No, you'll recognize us. We'll wear these blue shirts.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, again, Luciano, thank you for your time. I know you got a full house there.
Thank you.
Say hello to everybody. You and I will talk soon. And from everybody, thank you very much for all your support of the show. Congrats, winners. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Take care, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Great night.
Good night, everyone.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I feel its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful.